Hello, my pumpkins! Today we are playing The Last Epoch, and we are now on episode 2 of my gameplay through the game. Last time we left off in the crumbling ruins where we got teleported into the ruined era. I am very confused of where we really are though, and I am very excited to jump in, so let's do a bit of exploration. Okay, so we seem to have come across another teleportation point. And there we go. So let's check up here now. Oh, what is this? A void despair. Okay. Now let's continue onward. Oh, whoa, what is this? Oh, Lord. A spiteful void despair of the ox. Okay, we are doing a lot of damage to him, and luckily we're going to be able to pull through, but that was scary. Oh, and an NPC. Okay, so it looks like we made our way over to somewhat of a camp, and there's lots of NPCs here, so let's speak to them. Something terrible is happening in the last refuge. The wards have collapsed. The void is rushing back in. I did my best job to guide the people out of there, and there's so many so these are just refugees. Let's talk to the quest NPC. You there, I did not recognize you. A guard sent me from the outside. Still, you have a presence about you, as if... Do you have a shard on you? I will get to the bottom of how and why you have it later. What's important is that we present this to the council immediately. Whether our wards have fallen by a shard misplaced, or you're simply the foretold holder we've heard about so much, we must find out. Foretold holder? Yes, it's a long story. For now, find guard Captain Bravon in the city hall. He will ensure you're presented to the rest of the elders. The elders, who are they? You're really not from around here. We uphold the council, the leadership of the last refuge. Why don't you take it to him? Well, I'm in no way shape to go back there. I do not want to face a void along the way. Anyways, enough talk. Get to the council chambers at once. Okay, so we're going to continue on to the council chambers. Okay, we've made it to Captain Bravon. He says, you there, if you're not fighting off to the void, you need to get back to the surface. Last refugee is falling. I need to get to the council chambers. What? But the council chambers are at the city center. I must do this, please, very well. Since you're heading out, I grow worried that Elder Urza is trapped inside. If you find him, try talking to him or taking him with you. He's persistent but overestimates himself. Okay, we just got a quest done, and we also got a perk point. So let's check out the tree, and I think here we focus more on our minions. So we can either go with minion attack speed, we could go with armor, or we could go with damage. I think damage is the #1 thing we're focusing on right now, as just more damage is overall just amazing. So let's continue on into the last refuge outskirts. Oh, and there's another spiteful void drone of the ox. Let's get that down as soon as possible. He dropped some boots, so let's check those out. Okay. We got a hatchet. And we got some boots. These seem like better boots overall, so we're gonna equip them. And there's a quest thing here. You fought them off. It's too late for me. But there are others trapped in the outskirts. Please help them evacuate the council chambers. Thank you. Wick and the rest of my regiment are trapped just past the bridge ahead. We've tried to save the Grund, but he's still defending his damn beast. Elder Mossburn was escorting a group as well, but they got separated from us. Once you've found them, find Captain Leora in the council chambers. As for me, Captain Bravon will take care of Minimus, even if he has to drag the mud away from my body. Unfortunate. Man's not gonna make it. Let's continue on, and our bone golem's doing a really good number on these guys. And oh, what the hell is that? Oh lord, scary. Okay, we have a side quest this way. I think we're gonna go do that. Okay, so I just reached Elder Urza, and we are now just holding our own. Oh lord, what is that? Okay, that is a big Void Despair, and it fell fast though, so that's good. We're almost there. There's another one. Oh, Void Penance. Okay, that is scary. That is very interesting. We're gonna summon another bone guy. We're gonna get our skeletons out. We're gonna reap on this man. Oh lord, he's really hitting. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get back here and then just heal up. And there we go. Quite an interesting thing. And he dropped an... oh. Perfect. Some new gloves. I do believe this is better too. So perfect. That's quite an upgrade. So I just reached the guy, and there's some pretty big lore stuff going on. So, I can sense that you have the Shard of Epoch, but that's impossible. Who are you? Tell Elder Gasper how you gain the shard.
We have relied on the power of our shard for ages, always assuming the others were lost, and it seems only tapping into a fraction of its potential. You were brought forward in time by the shard. If you want to return to your time, we will need to use them together. If the void does not consume us first, of course.
Oh boy, so we're pretty much being put on commission duty, or we're gonna have to go run the, and beat the void. So how are you planning to deal with the void?
Companion is an expert at using the shard. He can weaponize it against the void. I have received word that his study is under attack. We may be out of time.
Okay.
They are the
Shards of Epoch. Oh lord.
A relic said to have power over fate itself. And after hearing your story, I have no doubt in this now. It was broken into 3 shards long ago. We relied on one of them to sustain this place ever since the void destroyed the surface. We thought the other shards were lost, but with yours, we may have hope of surviving this. Everyone here is either too old or too injured to go warn Elder Panion, except for you. Please, find him and have him return here before something terrible happens. Please, take these idols with you. An idol of Logon to guard you against chaos, and one of Eterra to guide you home. Wherever that may be. The gods have long left this world, but their memory will give you comfort. Be safe, traveler.
Okay, so we just got idol slots. Okay, let's look at our idols. So idol system. Idols will grant you characters bonuses when equipped in the dedicated idol container located here. Unlocking idle container space. You may unlock additional items, containers, space by completing main story and side quests. So let's go ahead and equip that idol. And we also got... So we only got this one. We cannot put the venomous one here. Unfortunately, we don't have space. So 14% chance of shock on hit, 10% chance to poison. So I think we're going to go with poison, honestly. And yeah, looking pretty good overall. Yeah, we just need to unlock more spaces so that way we could use more of them. But other than that, not too bad. Okay. So, what we learned from that conversation was the shards are pretty much time-traveling devices, and they also protect you. But they also have a lot of power behind them, and people want them. So, yeah, quite interesting. So let's go ahead and sell some of our equipment that we are... Oh, not that. We're going to go ahead and shift and sell all this. This is equipment that we're probably not going to use, so we can just go ahead and sell it. And then we're going to continue on with the story. So, is there anything I could buy? Anything here? Okay. There's a really good Acolyte helmet that I could probably use. But I'm not really struggling too badly. Requires level 13, so we could go with that and that as well. Doesn't have any stats on it though, unfortunately. Which is okay. No staffs for sale. Okay. We're gonna go continue on. We're gonna go to the last archives. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we have arrived in the area, and we're just going on. There's some really cool story stuff that I just learned. Apparently, the guy that we were with in the original era, in the normal time line, he got transported over here, and then he was like one of the now first keepers of this era, and he had the shard, but, didn't know really what happened to the other shards. And yeah, so it's just some really interesting lore stuff. There is a lot of enemies here. Void Touch Scholar of Haste. Oh lord. I think we need to heal up. Luckily, our summons are just doing such a good job at just destroying everything. And we got a new ring. Let's check it out. Oh wow, okay. Anything's better than my last ring, honestly. So we can run 2 yellow rings. And we also got another crown. And it gives us more minion health, too, if we spec into that. So I learned that those aren't actual stats. Those are stats you get in from specking into. Okay, Urza's ledger. On the crowded desk sits a large, well-worn ledger. Take the ledger. Okay. Now let's head back to the camp and continue on with our journey. Just made it to the big reveal. It was Elder Balthus, the original guy who we were with back in 12 BC. And now he was transported here. And this is records of him now. Looks like he started a new life. Very sad. And here I leave my knowledge. Oh Lord.
Past and the millennia of wrongdoings that created this world. I am disturbed by this era, but it is not a mistake. It is the consequences of our actions. History is not observed. It is made. We must act.
Very, very bold and profound words by Elder Balthus. Really shows how climate, you know, we gotta worry about our climate, things like that. Oh, and what is that? Oh my lord, that thing looks insane. Okay, wow, big story reveal. I have been following with the lore, and I do actually somewhat enjoy it. A lot of people said they didn't like the story, but I honestly gotta disagree. I'm actually very enjoying of this so far. So yeah, overall, not too bad of a game. I'd have to give it like a 9 out of 10. Having a lot of fun.
You read this.
Oh, and it's another letter from Balthus.
Keep Lost Refuge safe. Fight off the void. Do not sit.
Did
down
he
to this
die?
I
No!
trust you all. You are my people, which
No!
is why I must go. May Terra protect you all.
He died. So sad. He's not going home back with us, unfortunately. Now, my biggest question is, if the shards exist, is there technically an infinite amount of shards? Because in each segment of time, there's, 3 shards? Do the shards just, or is it like 3 shards throughout all of time? But if you travel to like the future and you have a shard, how does that work out? And that's what's really interesting with the time travel aspect that I'm kind of questioning. But I'm probably just overthinking it. We have finally reached the Fanian study, and let's talk to some of the students. Are you looking for Fanion? He's already left to take the shard and face the void himself. He will fail. It is too late for us, and soon it will be too late for him as well. Too late for everyone. Orbis is already here. He was a spy! Okay, let's get some skeletons in this John. And then let's, our bone golem's really going to town. Let's, refresh him, though. And then keep on hitting him with the blood attacks. I think we actually get ourselves to 50% health to get us another Wraith. There goes the Wraith, and then we hit him with the blood attacks. And we are almost there. Oh, there's a multiple, okay. So we killed the first one. We're doing a pretty good job at taking all these down. Okay, hitting him just little by little, and he is down. Okay, we got a lot of... Oh, we do not have enough space, so let's transfer materials and sort. So now we can get some of this. Oh no, we cannot. Okay, let's drop that. We'll sort again. We got new gloves. So we have currently this. Or we could go with this. So I think we actually go with these. And then we've had this hat. We have some spears. And that's about it. Overall, not bad. We're not doing too bad. Let's continue on now. Oh, actually, we need to go back to the Elder Gasper. So let's go to the teleportation point, and we're gonna head back. So let's go to here in travel. So I'm really liking all the areas. It feels like there's so many areas to explore, and overall, I'm very happy to just be able to be here. We also have some side quests to be able to finish, and we're getting more passive points. Really, really good for us, as now we can start speccing into more things. Let's turn another, or no, that's accepting another quest. And we're gonna go here, and looks like we can spec into possibly increased minion health regen. There's also right over, yeah, right here. We're definitely gonna go with that. Eventually, we can go to full kind of physical minion bleed kind of shenanigans. And yeah, overall, very, very cool. So let's go to the Keeper, Elder Gasper. Yes, they said Panion was after the shard. Where is he?
Elder Panion was here but a moment ago. He took the shard.
No!
Wait. but he would not listen.
He's a traitor as well.
Void is
He's a
manipulating
spy.
him, turning his courage into arrogance.
He's a communist.
To face the void alone.
What do we do now?
Intercept Elder Panion before the void claims him and seizes the shard.
Oh no.
Knowing him, he is headed where the void broke into the city.
Okay.
Please stop him.
So I think this is a really good spot to end it here. I have been really enjoying this. And no, what is this? We forgot to pick up a amulet. But anyways, I am Asenix, and please like and subscribe to this video. I've been really enjoying playing this game recently, and honestly, it's just been a blast. So, if you've been liking it as well, why not subscribe, turn on notifications, and more. I will plan on making guide videos also as time goes on, but for now, it's strictly gameplay. I'm just trying to get through the game. But yeah, anyways, that's about it. See you guys in the next one.